Hey guys, what's up? PipSnipers here, back for another update. Let's take a look at XRP over here. And what we see over here from 93 cent is an ABC correction down. We had a three-wave move to the downside, a three-wave move up. So let's take a look at this on the Bitstamp chart that I have over here. And we see a entire wave count of XRP right from the beginning of time. Okay, so if we go on the 2-day chart over here and we go all the way back to 2014, we had your explosive wave 1, a WXY correction for your wave 2, a 3, 4, and 5th wave up to the 1.382 at $3.30. Then we had a 335 Elliott wave flat pattern for our bear market. Now, most people think that the XRP didn't have a bull market because of the SEC. I think that's false. And the reason I think that's false is because this was just the fact that we went up over 100,000% over here. It would make sense that we have a bear market like this, once you have your 5 waves up, okay, you have your move down, your retrace, and then your continuation. Now this continuation leg that we have here will either find support at key Fibonacci levels or sweep these lows before going off into its next leg in the bull market or next phase in the market. And this is exactly what we see over here. We see just a flat pattern, so an Elliott wave flat pattern. So a 3-wave move down, so a 3-wave move up, and then a 5-wave move down to complete your A wave. Then you have a 5-wave move up for your A wave in a leading diagonal. You see how the waves are overlapping each other? Then you have a sharp B wave move down to the 78.6% fib. Now, usually in highly volatile markets such as crypto and futures, whenever you have a leading diagonal, the B wave or the second wave that comes after it will be very sharp and will take a lot of bulls and bears by surprise. So over here, once you break trend line resistance, you have a bunch of bulls longing this. They get stopped out once you have this flash crash, okay? And then takes out all of these sell stops as well. So this is and then this is your bear trap. Okay, so you see how we did an explosive 5-wave move up after that, after hitting the 78.6% fib. So that would be your C wave, that 5-wave move up to a $1.93. Okay, then we had a 5-wave move down. So now remember, what we're doing over here is a 3-wave move down, a 3-wave move up to the 78.6% fib, and then a 5-wave move down with a truncated wave 5. Okay? And now we're starting our next leg for XRP. So this is exactly what XRP did. 335 Elliott wave flat pattern with a truncation in the 5th wave. And then what we see over here is a 5-wave move up starting in January for our wave 1, our wave 2 over here, our 3rd wave, come down for a 4th in a triangle pattern, or a falling wedge pattern, and then we have our explosive move up here. Okay, now when we hit the 1.236, now remember, this is a leading diagonal similarly to how we had a leading diagonal back in 2020. And after having your 5th wave, look at that sharp move down. You see, we went all the way down to the 1.618 when we use our trend-based fib, and or the 78.6% fib from the bottom of the trend to the top of the trend. Okay, you see how we came down to the 78.6% fib? Similarly to how we did it in 2020, right? Okay, so then after having a 3-wave move down, we had a 3-wave move up, rejecting off the 70.2% fib. Okay, you see how we rejected here? And then had another 3-wave move down for your Y wave. Now within this Y wave, we're extremely squeezed. What we see over here is Wyckoff accumulation on the small time frame. So if we go on this, Coinbase chart that I have over here, you can see that all we're doing is Wyckoff accumulation. So let's go on the 2-hour chart over here. Okay, so this is what XRP is doing here. Okay, and we're currently on the 70.2% fib. We may come down to the 786 at 0.5275. And this currently looks like an A, B, rejecting off the 78.6% fib. And then we have a C wave move down to key support before we go higher. Now, if we lose the 786 at 0.5275, okay, measured from this low up to this high, or 0.528, if we lose that, 0.5275, 0.528, if we have a close below that, then we'll have to reanalyze this structure. It may come down to the lower supports then. So if we measure the fibs from this low up to this high, we can get more supports. Okay, so there's this. Let's take a look at our 0.5 as well. Okay, right over here. Okay, so then there's these supports. So remember, the Fibonacci tool is just a measurement, okay? So we're measuring the move from the bottom of this trend, okay, to the top of this trend. And with these fibs over here, we're analyzing the trend. We're analyzing the retracement from this low up to this high. Okay, so if we lose that 786, then we'll come down to the other fibs, the lower fibs within the range. And if you lose this level over here, okay, then we'll have to reanalyze this, and it'll likely be, we'll have one more leg down for our spring and then a continuation upwards, which will be extremely explosive. But that's less likely than us finding support where we are right now and going up. We're just coming down a little bit more to the fibs in lower in the range. So yeah, this is XRP over here. So this is my Discord, and you could see that XRP is about to blast off here with the indicators. Let me see here. But yeah, so this is Wyckoff accumulation here. And we've been in this range for 607 days. So we're going to break out, and I think when we do break out, it's going to be called a point of no return, because there's going to be no stopping it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the XRP video. If you have any questions, just let me know. Peace out and take it easy. See you in the next one.